Mr. Kevin Dobson. I've been a fan for years. Your character, Knots Landing, was someone that I drew so much strength from, because you were like the epitome of the good guy. Was that something that they wrote, or is that just seems to be your character, the characters you play?
Well, I like doing things like that. As a matter of fact, I'm doing a play right now called A View from the Bridge, an Arthur Miller play, and I've been playing the lawyer, Alfieri. And it's about how do I bring that, what you just mentioned, into that atmosphere, you know? So that's what I'm working on right now. As a matter of fact, I started on Thursday. It's at the Pacific Resident Theater in Venice. But, you know, people would come up to me during the run of the show and they would say, "Oh, you play the lawyer." I say, "No, I play husband." And that's what I focused on, you know, taking care of the family unit. And if that made me out to be the nice guy, then I was ahead of the game.
You know, because I've been a William Devane fan for years, and I just love the way you guys played off each other. I know I'm going back a little bit, but yeah. What was that? Was that a chemistry that you guys had on screen, off screen as well?
I think it was a natural chemistry, although we didn't do enough together. And, you know, I was always pushing for that. And we did a couple of things together, and it was always sparks. It was good, you know. But it wasn't about that, and I wanted the show to be about that, you know. But, you know, it had its run.
Right, yeah. You know, because
geez, on METV, they're running Kojak. Yeah. And Knots Landing just started in British Columbia.
Yes, that's amazing.
I mean, Great Britain.
Right. You know, because I've noticed through the years that from Kojak to Knots Landing, you've always been consistent. Is that just who you are? You know, that person that stands up and, you know, speaks his mind and such?
Well, I think it's finding what works best for you, and I found that over the years, especially doing Kojak and working with Telly Savalas. You know, finding out how do I best represent myself that way, and not something else. And when that chemistry happens within yourself, then, you know, then I can promote that. And if a good image comes out of that, then, you know, I've done somewhat of my job.
Because for me personally, it was like a true American hero. That you just stood up for all the wonderful things, and you're doing a play right now in Venice. Tell me a little bit more about that. How can we find out more information about that?
Well, it's an Arthur Miller play. It's at the Pacific Resident Theater in Venice, California. It's been running for 2 months, and one of the guys is dropping out, and I'm going in. I start my work on Thursday. So it's kind of a little bit unnerving, you know, because I really haven't met anybody yet, you know. But it's really a fabulous play because it talks about very basic elements and very basic people. Very hand-to-mouth existence, and hard-nosed people. They take care of their own. You know, they have seemingly their own rule of justice. You know, not the American way. And my job is to, as Alfieri, is to bring that into their thinking and bring that into their mold. That just as being an immigrant doesn't mean that you do what you did over there. You do what you do here. You know, the book is the law. The law is the book here.
Kevin, that's fantastic. Again, thank you for stopping. An honor meeting you, sir.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.